everyone. So, first thing I would like to thank our college SKSMCET and Namana Trust for providing this platform to discuss about the new emerging technology. So, once again I will highlight that the main thing is our audiences are third semester ECE students. So, I will explain it in a simple manner. I will keep it very simple. I will not discuss all the mathematics in here. Okay, I will try to convince in a simple manner. So first, the topic name is compressive sensing. Okay, it is the new topic, and since it is not at all commercialized, that's why it is called as a trending technology. We know that our electronics at present it is nothing but a digital electronics. Almost all the analog electronics is outdated. So now everything, all the products are digital electronics. For the digital electronics, main base is ADC. Is that clear? The main base for the digital electronics is analog to digital converter at the transmitter side, and at the receiver side it is DAC, digital to analog converter. So here we are designing our own ADC. Still it is not at all commercialized. Still research is going on in R&D center and in some of the universities. So we have to replace that ADC with some other device. Okay, as you know that our electronics started just 200 years back. 200 years back we started. It means the electronics started by developing vacuum tubes. The first electronic device or component that is called as a vacuum tube. That vacuum tube later on it is replaced by diode. I think you heard about the old radio. I think you have noticed old radio, old television, old computer. The size of the radio is very big. Size of the computer is very big. Size of the television is very big, because they used vacuum tubes. Later on, the vacuum tubes are replaced with diode. Okay, then diodes are replaced with transistor. Then at present, transistors are replaced with ICs. Okay, this is the evolution from 200 years to now. Vacuum tube, diode, transistor. Now we are in the ICs. So ICs, again there are some categories are there. SSI, small scale integrated circuit, medium scale integrated circuit, okay, large scale integrated circuit, and VLSI, very large scale integrated circuit. At present commercial use is ULSI, ultra large scale integrated circuit. The difference between the transistor and ICs are the optimization of the size. I think you have noticed the size of the diode, size of the transistor. So it is measurable in terms of millimeter. Am I right? Millimeter size is limited. Again you measure the size of the ICs. It will be in the form of centimeter. Okay. So 10 to 20 millimeter, or if it is in terms of centimeter, 2 to 3 centimeter size IC will be there. In that particular IC, they are dumping 1000 together transistor in that particular IC. Just imagine the practical transistor size is millimeter. Practical size of the transistor is millimeter. Practical size of the IC is in terms of centimeter. So how much transistor can be included in one IC? So millimeter in the centimeter में just we can include 5 to 10. Okay. Size of the transistor millimeter is, size of the IC is centimeter is. So usually just transistor hat just hardly around 10 to 20. Is that clear? But in reality they are dumping 1000 together. 1000, 10,000, lakh together transistor in the same IC. That is the technology. Day by day technology is changing. Earlier we are working on micro technology. Micro technology means the size of the transistor or the size of the diode is 10 raised to minus 6. Later on it is replaced with the nanotechnology. Nanotechnology means 10 raised to minus 5. Size of the transistor is again reduced. It is working as it is. In microtechnology, how it is working? No. Same working concept is included, but size is reduced. Now again the size is reduced into picotechnology, 10 raised to minus 12. As the size of the basic component is decreasing, okay, but we are not at all changing its working concept. Is that clear? So how it is working? What is the use of basic component? Whether it is a vacuum tube or diode or a transistor or an IC, all will work like a switch. Just open, close. If the switch is closed, flow of electrons will go. That flow of electrons is nothing but a current. If the switch is open, there is no flow of electronics. It means there is no current. All will work just like a switch. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಅನ್ನು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Exactly. This is the basic idea of electronics. The first device started with telegraphy, afterwards television, radio. Now we are using smartphone. Everything is within the one small device, that too optimized device. Okay. So the recently means just 20 years back, analog is changed to digital domain. Analog is changed to digital domain. For that digital domain, what we are using? ADC, analog to digital converter. Is that clear? Again in ADC, which concept they are using? In ADC they are using sampling theory. That we will discuss in the 5th semester. Just assume that they are using Nyquist rate sampling theory. Is that clear? Now, today I am going to explain the new technology alternative to sampling theory. Where the sampling theory is used? Sampling theory is used in digital electronics, where analog is converted into digital. And almost all the products are digital. It means in all the products we are using ADC. It means in all the products we are using sampling theory. Are you getting the point? What is the meaning of sampling theory? What exactly it defines, that is not important here. The important thing is every device works on sampling theory. That is important. Now we are going to replace that sampling theory with some other theory. What is that some other theory? That is nothing but compressive sensing. Is that clear? So what is the meaning of compressive sensing? This is the outline of this presentation. I will complete within 45 minutes. Okay. This is the outline. So I will start with the introduction. Then some properties, how the signal is represented, how it is represented in mathematics. Then I will compare. This is comparison means I will compare sampling theory with compressive theory. Then some reconstruction. Then afterwards, what are the research gaps? Or in other words, what are the future opportunities for young engineers? The engineers who are working in R&D center, or for you also it is one research area where you can work and you can design your own product. Is that clear? Okay. So this is the same thing what I said, digital sensing. It means digital electronics. Digital electronics, what is required for digital electronics? Conventional theorem, that is sampling theorem is required. That sampling theorem is invented by one scientist, his name is Shannon. That's why the name of the sampling theory is Shannon theorem. What this suggests? For digital electronics, we need sampling theory. This is the base. This is the base that we are going to change here. Okay, sampling theory. Okay. Now, because of sampling theory, lot of products are commercialized. You can see the old mobile, Nokia mobile, where only we can do, we can make a call, we can send a message, or we can play some games, a snake ladder game. Only that much option is there. Then after 5 years, okay, now we change. Now in your mobile, all the options are available. It means when we are commercializing the product, what is the meaning of commercialization? ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ all the customers they are using. While they are using the mobile use ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ they will feel that they want some more, some extra features they want. Is that clear? ಈಗ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, so everything is working. But while they are using that phone, they realize that there must be an option for video recording. There must be an option for taking the photograph, and there must be an option for to access the internet, and there must be an option for to set the alarm. So what are these? These are the new demands. When the product is commercialized, the new demand arises. So demand for the product, it starts increasing. So naturally, if the demand is increasing, as an engineer, we have to fulfill that, because market is asking the new feature, new device, and we have to manufacture that product. So the thing is, to fulfill this demand, we have to acquire more information. It is quite natural. Earlier, there are only 2 features, making a call and message. So only some information we are adding. Now it has to act like a video recorder. It has to act like a image taking device. It has to act like as a internet provider. Is that clear? So we have to add more information. Meaning of this is, as the demand increases, to fulfill that demand, we have to acquire more number of information. We have to acquire more number of information. Now the problem arises. It is quite natural. Information ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, what is the problem? The memory. Is that clear? Now in this classroom, how many students are there? 67 students. There are 30 desks. So only we can occupy 90 students. If I consider per desk 3 students, only 30 desks are there. So it can occupy only 90 students. So suppose the student strength is 180. Then how to occupy all the students in a single classroom? The same problem here also. Since our job is to fulfill the demand of customer, so naturally we have to acquire more information. When we acquire the more information, we are facing the problem in storage. We need larger memory. Along with that, there is a problem in channel bandwidth. What is the meaning of channel bandwidth? In a simple manner, assume that there is one pipe. Okay, there is one pipe. So this is a small pipe. Again, this is also one pipe which is bigger than earlier one. This pipe is, here we can transfer the liquid water in a small amount, in the same size of pipe, but its size is different. Okay, length same, width ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. Here we can send more water. Is that clear? Here I can send small amount of water. Here I can send large amount of water. So when the information is very small, the amount of information is very small, naturally we can use this one. When the amount of information is more, it is impossible to use this